are going to be giving you more information about the DayZ Frostline exclusive streamer event that is happening soon. And today I've got Scotty with me again, and he's going to run through all of the information that there is to know about the event for anybody who is curious. So, Scotty, I will hand it straight over to you.
Hello, guys. Okay, so I think we can run through some of the page. Are we able to switch over to the page and go through this?
No.
Okay, so with our friends over at Lurkit, who I'm using to help manage key distribution, go through all stream and YouTube analytics to better segregate and make judgment calls based on a few things. But there is a few conditions from my side that would skew the requirements, because we have a few DayZ streamers, or we have some DayZ community members that may not meet those requirements, but I feel they should still be part of such an occasion. So there will be some few blurred lines here and there based on commitment. We understand that I may be the bad guy in a few cases. The line of what's accepting, what's not accepting, that's something I have to live with for a while. That's a burden on me to determine who's in, who's out. The fact of the matter is that we're prioritizing a PR event, a campaign to do some reach and targeting, especially for the first week. DayZ player base, those that are familiar with the mechanics, understand the limitations of the game, and will come in with a deeper knowledge. So I did a good run through yesterday through the applications, and we are prioritizing for the first week the DayZ community. DayZ community first, past and present streamers of all sizes, high, low. If your application hasn't been seen yet, don't worry. I've got over 300 more to go through.
That's a lot.
I was up till late, very late last night to keep it. There was a few panic stations from a content creators because they weren't hearing anything. And on the Lurkit side, there wasn't a confirmation that your application was sent. So a few people were a bit confused or what's happening with their side of things as well. Also to note, there is a few content creators that say not hardcore DayZ, but have dabbled in, have come by from time to time, but their reach of other games makes it
they're quite big, so there's, I suppose, some exceptions for those special kind of
makes sense as well. We've also incorporated, so not only just the DayZ hardcore community, but there is a few people that actually every DayZ event that we've done in the past, whether that's with streamers from different countries where we've done a campaign, I've included these guys in. All the participants from the Lights Out events also are welcome and also coming into to the threshold as well. So we were trying to get everyone with a lot of experience to come in and showcase Frostline without too much troubles, communications as well. So just before we move on, I've got to say thank you. The amount of applications we've had, past, present, OGs of DayZ, some that haven't been around for a while are coming back to give it a go. We also had some critics that I'm inviting, some people that were pretty harsh with us in the past. But I'm confident. We are confident that we've come a long way since some heavy critics, and it's another good chance for jumping in DayZ and having a look what's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So the creator program, essentially, I think in a normal situation, it's an area where it would be a lot of missions and quests. I'm learning a few things on this side of things. So for now, it's being used or utilized as a portal where I can get everyone in, then sort out the 2 weeks and separate the participants among the 2 weeks. rest assured, those with DayZ experience, adequate experience, you can already assume that you're in the first week. And while I'm on that topic, I would like to explain, if you are in the first week, you're not going to get kicked out for the second week. You are in for the whole 2-week period from beginning to end if you decide to stick around for the whole 2 weeks.
Definitely.
As well. Before I go through some of the plan, I would like to express it's also in the code of conduct. So those who are in Lurkit, you can see in your announcements section there is a welcome message. There is how do we get the keys, and there's also the code of conduct. I would remind everyone it's not strict, but I think it's common sense.
Yeah,
a lot of the stuff. So have a little bit read through the code of conduct. OG's already broken rule 1. If you can see the code of conduct, you would understand what rule 1 is. So Mr. OG's on the watch list already for a bit of fun on that side of things. Okay, so one bit of information that I would like to be super clear about, and everyone must understand when they're coming in. This exclusive build is a different build to the release candidate. Those that understand branching and preparing for such a release, there's a certain cutoff time where you have to branch off the game, get it
ready, and then
get it ready, sustainable and stable, and then continue working on another branch where you can add a few more fixes that are untested, etc. So the branch that the exclusive streamers and content creators will be on, it's not that much difference. There is a few issues that are resolved, so it's not like you're missing out on some major features or anything like this. Just note going in, it may not be as a stable build as the release candidate. We'll run through why there is 2 weeks going on here, how it will work from start till end, and how we'll work with the distribution of the retail keys, and also have a good retrospective of how we manage this, and see what we can do in the future to improve on the pipelines, or even how we can set up the Lurkit side of things. So we're using this as also as like this is a new thing that we're trying, and we have to start and jump in with 2 feet and clean up our mistakes with a few retrospectives going forward. Going into the plan, let's start with week 1. So week 1 will start on October 1st. The timing of it is similar to how we release our updates. So commonly what happens during a update day is team comes in, the build gets built, ready to go. But before then, smoke tests, final QA tests, deployment checks on server sides. So we'll be utilizing the morning of the 8th to do our final checks, make sure all our ducks in a row and everything is smooth, ready for everyone to start coming in. So around lunchtime, or a few hours before we release those servers, I will be distributing the keys through Lurkit, which is pretty easy on my side. I just click through and send, and they'll be coming through. The plan. So first week is DayZ content creators and streamers. There is a little bit of asterisk because there may be some skewed lines on a few people that I feel, the dev team feel should be part of this. By the way, the dev team will be there, so you have fun and fodder. You have people to kill. You have other people to loot. So the dev team will be there to support and challenge those who are trying to get off the coast. Okay, going into second week on the 8th of October, the servers won't need to go through the same process. If the worst case happens, we do have some room for a quick update are on the server going into week 2. So there may be a short period of time where we'll just close off, do a quick update.
Yeah.
But this is reserved for like major issues,
major
issues on that front as well. And while I'm talking about this as well, our friends over at Nitrado, we're working closely with these guys to make sure that the servers are at their performance, ready for such a wave of people coming by. That also includes increased security and DDoS protection and other things like this. So we're trying to do our best to mitigate any problems that may occur.
Yes.
And we'll see how that goes down. Week 2 is more designed about extended reach. So these are for content creators or new streamers that don't know too much about DayZ.
Yep.
I will be distributing base game keys and Frostline keys to support this endeavor. And also the press will be coming in, or majority of the press. I should probably make a note at this point that there will be a few press members in week 1, but they are the people that are already experienced, played the game for a long time. So there may be a few members coming by for the first week, but majority of the press will be coming by for the second week. And yeah, that will be fun. It's more cannon fodder for everyone. So just going into the note, week 1 won't end on the 7th. It can continue all the way to release, which is the 15th of October. There may be a period where we'll close off servers, distribute retail keys for everyone that participated, and then move over to the retail version.
And I guess we should probably say we'll keep everyone updated via Lurkit and stuff as well.
Yes,
right? So,
through Lurkit, I'm using the
going down or anything like that. We'll know.
I'm using the announcement section. I'm even we're also preparing for a Discord channel, so we can keep all communications within a certain Discord channel. But I'm reserving the Discord channel for when we really need it. I don't want to put everyone in and everyone's confused of what's going on. So if I can just use the announcement section for now. And then we've got the Discord group that we can get everyone in through the application process. There is that add your Discord ID, so we can add people into our Discord for fast communication. So there is a few things limited to server capacity. So if in the case that we are overwhelmed, we do have some extended server. We can extend the server capacity to a certain extent. But we will communicate that we want to keep servers full because we're using this opportunity to also stress test before we go to the release, find any underlying issues that may occur while the dev team and the rest of Bohemia have all been jumping on testing this build. It's not until you get it to the real world you start seeing some underlying conditions, underlying concerns or issues that may come out, and we have a chance to jump on those issues either for release or shortly after with a patch or something coming after. I just saw a question why modders are not coming in. Well, that question is a bit skewed. There are a few modders that will be coming in who do streams, that do podcasts and stuff like this. It's not against you. We love the modding community and everything. What we're trying to a little bit avoid is spoilers, like opening the files, starting to release content that's not organic. So the objective is to get objective organic streaming content, and not relying on third-party tools, using camera software and stuff like this. Not like we don't like this stuff. We're just trying to leave some back for the community to discover on their own when it comes to be released on their side of things as well. So that's what we're going to try and ask, and it's all part of the code of conduct to if you are going to if you are going to make YouTube videos, it's more than welcome. Any review videos, of course, it's part and parcel. For your footage or your video footage, use organic streamed footage to build upon that.
Yeah. So if you watch any DayZ videos, that kind of camera angle that they get, that's very cinematic and stuff like that, more than likely, or it definitely will be, the Sakal videos that come out, the Frostline videos come out, won't have those kind of cinematic looks to them, because none of that will be available for this kind of release. So.
But that's not to say that you can't still get a head start on recording this content, you just have to abide by the embargo, so update any heavily edited stuff on the release of DayZ Frostline. Mm-hmm. So up until that point, I would encourage to stick with the organic feel just for the rest of the community, more so than spoiling too much. We have nothing to hide. People have already gone through a lot of the files on experimental anyway. But I'm just trying to keep that feel good factor in, and not spoil too much. One question is, can we recommend content creators? Yes. Don't bother anyone. I'm not trying to say bother really step on other content creators' toes in any regard. But of course you can mention to content creators to come by.
The way I've done it with a few content creators I knew was, I just messaged them hey, there's this event happening, here's a link if you want to apply. There it is.
Perfect.